Hello friends and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to see what is switch. Then in this lecture we will going to see deeply about the definition of the switch, then functions of the switch, then advantages and disadvantages of the switch. Switch is basically a computer network device, okay, which we'll see in details. And friends, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos and share my videos with your friends. Okay, so let's get started. So first thing is, what is the network switch, or what is the basically switch means? So switch is a networking device that connects multiple devices within a local area network. Okay, so this is the diagram of switch. Let's consider there are many devices or 10 devices present in the lab or one place. So we can connect multiple devices with the help of the switch. Okay, and in computer network, a switch is a networking device that connects multiple devices, such as we can connect computers. Okay, we can connect computers with each other with the help of switch. Then we can connect multiple printers with the help of switch. Then we can connect multiple servers with the help of switches. Okay, within a local area network. Okay, so clear about the what is the switch? Then it operates at the data link layer of the OSI model. Okay, it operates at the data link layer of the OSI model. What is the second layer? Second layer is data link layer in the OSI model, because first layer is physical layer, then second layer is data link layer, then third is network layer, then transport layer, session layer, presentation layer and application layer. You have to understand and remember these 7 layers of the OSI reference model, because all the devices which will going to see, so they will operate at one of the level of the OSI reference model, as hub is operating at layer 1 of the OSI model. Switches works on the layer 2, and in some cases or in advanced setup, we can say it can also work at a network layer also, that is layer 3 of the OSI model. Okay, although some advanced switches operates at the network layer. Okay, and provide routing capabilities. So if it will be operated at the network layer in the OSI model, so it will what it will provide, so it will provide routing capabilities. Okay, so what is the function of the network layer? Network layer basically provides the routing. Okay, means it will use multiple algorithms or routing protocols like IP, RIP, okay, etc., ARP, RARP, etc. Okay, then next is functions of the network switch. What are the functions of the switch? Then first is packet forwarding. It sends data only to the intended recipient. Okay, this is the disadvantage of the hub. If you see the last video, you can remember packet forwarding is not done in the hub. Okay, what it exactly does, it only accept the messages, okay, and it broadcasts the messages. Broadcasting means this is the only one point, okay, and the devices which are connected to it, it will basically send the data which it received to all the devices connected to the hub. Okay, so it will not use the routing or packet forwarding or to the intended recipient only. Okay, so this is the disadvantage in the hub, but this is the advantage or function in the switches. Okay, so it will be beneficial. So switches receive the data packets. Switches receive the data packets then from one device and forward them only to the intended recipient devices. Okay, based on its MAC address. Why MAC address? Because it is worked at the data link layer of the OSI model, and MAC address is basically the physical address of the OSI, physical address of that device, okay, which is given by the manufacturer. Okay, so therefore the MAC address is used for addressing the recipient, okay, or recipient device, and this helps in efficient data distribution with the help of switch. Then another one is MAC address table maintenance. Okay, as it is worked on the OSI reference model layer 2. Okay, so switches maintain a MAC address table or forwarding table, you can say. Okay, that maps map addresses to specific ports. Okay, and this table dynamically updates the devices join or leave the network. Okay, so in that table, what is the information is stored? The information is the devices which are joined to the switches and leave the network. That data is stored at that forwarding table or MAC address table maintenance. Okay, then next one is traffic segmentation. Next is traffic segmentation. Okay, it reduces the network congestion by forwarding data to specific devices. Okay, so what it exactly means? By forwarding packets, okay, by forwarding packets only to the specific ports associated with the destination device. Okay, so it will forward the packets which it receives, okay, to the destination device only. Okay, means it will first check the destination address and then only it will send the data packets to that destination address ports or destination device. And switches reduce the network congestion and improve overall network performance with the help of these addresses or destination addresses. Then next is collision domain segmentation. It minimizes collisions by creating separate collision domains. Okay, so each port on the switch creates its own collision domain, which minimizes the collision and enhance the performance of the network compared to the hubs. Okay, this was a disadvantage in the hub. Okay, so it was providing collision domain for same collision domain for all the devices, but in switch it minimized the collision, okay, and enhance the performance of the network as compared to hubs. Then next point is broadcast handling. It handles the broadcast frames potentially using the VLANs. Okay, so switches can handle broadcast frames by forwarding them to all ports except the one where the broadcast is originated. Okay, so it will also broadcast all the ports, all the frames, okay, by forwarding them to all the ports. Okay, and one port is not getting that frames, okay, which is sender. Okay, sorry, though this can be configured and controlled through the VLANs. VLANs means what? VLANs means virtual LANs. Okay, so these are the main functions of the network switches. What are the functions? Packet forwarding, then MAC address and table maintenance, traffic segmentation, collision domain segmentation, and broadcast handling. These are the functions of the switch. The next one is, what are the advantages of the network switches? So first one is improved performance. Okay, so in improved performance, efficient data distribution is done. So what it exactly means? In switches, switches reduce the network congestion. Okay, it will reduce the network congestion with the help of sending data only to the specific device it is intended for, and as opposed to hubs which broadcast data to all the devices in the network. Okay, so if you have already seen the hub lecture, then it's okay, you will understand what I'm saying, but I'm request you, those who are not yet viewed the video of hub, please go to the description box and please check that hub video, refer this video, then only you will know what is the difference between the hub and switch. I will also upload another video based on the difference between the switch and hub, but first I will request, first you have to see what is hub. Okay, so improved performance. So switches reduce the network congestion by sending data only to the specific device it is intended for, and as opposed to the hub which broadcasting in a hub, it was broadcasting to all the devices which are connected to hub. Okay, and in switches it will only send the data to the intended user. Okay, so it will improve the performance of the network. This is the basic thing. Okay, then next is enhanced security. Enhanced security means what? Limits data traffic to specific devices. Okay, so by limiting data traffic to specific devices, sorry, switches can enhance the network security and reduce the likelihood of the data being intercepted by the unauthorized devices. Okay, so which devices are not authorized? Okay, so they will not get the message from the switch. Okay, so filtering can be done at the switches. Okay, so that it can give the best security as compared to hubs. Then next is collision reduction. Separate collision domain reduce collisions. Okay, so we have already seen this in the functions of the switches. So since each port on the switches represent a separate collision domain, the likelihood of the collisions is significantly reduced compared to the network using the hubs. Okay, then next is scalability. Okay, in scalability, easy to add more devices. Okay, we can easily it is scalable. How? Because we can easily add multiple devices to the switches or network. Okay, means switches can allow for easy addition of more devices to the network. Okay, without significant degradation in the performance. Okay, so if we add multiple devices in the hub, then performance will be degraded. Okay, it is also allowing multiple devices to connect to them, but in switches we can add multiple devices without affecting its performance. Okay, so it gives better scalability as compared to hubs. Okay, then next is efficient bandwidth utilization. What is efficient bandwidth utilization? Switches can manage bandwidth more effectively by ensuring that only the relevant devices use the network resources. Okay, so it will efficiently utilize the bandwidth. Then next is disadvantages of the switch. So first one is cost. So generally more expensive than hubs. Hub is less expensive, but performance is there is a performance problem. There is lack of performance as compared to switches, but the cost of hub is less. But switches gives the better performance or improved performance than the hub, but therefore it cost more than the hub. Okay, next is complexity. Advanced switches can be complex to configure. Okay, so especially those that operate at the layer 3, as I said, layer 2 and layer 3. Okay, so those operated at the layer 3 or have advanced features can be complex to configure and manage, requiring specialized knowledge. Okay, so this is the another disadvantage of switches. Then next is broadcast traffic. It broadcast packets can still cause congestion. How it will cause congestion? Because all the switches reduce the unnecessary data traffic. Okay, it is reduces the unnecessary data traffic, but broadcast packets are still sent to all the ports unless virtual LANs are used. Okay, which can still lead to congestion in the large network. Okay, then next is limited layer 3 functionality. Okay, in this basic switches don't handle routing. Okay, so basic layer 2 switches do not handle routing between different networks. For routing, layer 3 switches or separate routers are required, and it will automatically cost higher. Okay, so this is the main problem between the basic switches and advanced switches. And last disadvantage is potential for misconfiguration, means can lead to network issue if not properly configured. Okay, so in managed switches, improper configuration can lead to network issues such as loops or security vulnerabilities. So this is the disadvantages Okay, so overall switches are crucial component in the modern networks, providing efficient and effective means of managing and directing network traffic. Okay, the benefits generally outweigh than disadvantages, especially in larger and more complex network environment. Okay, so in summary we can say switches are essential for efficient network management. Switches are best as compared to hubs. This is the best option as compared to hub. Then they improve performance and security, but come with some cost and complexity. This is the main problem. Okay, thank you, and please subscribe to my channel, like my videos and share videos. Thank you friends, and stay tuned for updated videos. Thank you.